Hello, my name is Shadaleo. Welcome back for another episode of Ep34 as Argentina. In previous episode, we started a war against Brazil, which called in Bolivia. So we're having a bit of a, quite a bloody war in here right now. If we do have a look at the casualties, they've taken almost 800,000, sorry, total. We're taking about 260,000. Rounding up on both cases. But we've managed to gain a little bit ground in the west against Bolivia and a little bit in the east against Brazil. We managed to retake the areas in the middle that we lost really early in the war. And the enemy has been taking quite a bit of casualties in pretty much most of the attacks that they're doing. Admittedly, also, our attacks that we are trying to do, we're taking quite hefty casualties. So it's not an easy battle, but we might be gaining some ground there. And this one's, of course, going to be an easy victory there. So we've got 60 battalions on the offense and 120 on the defense. So we should still have enough manpower to spare on defending all the fronts when and if need be. I'm mostly worried about this battle. Like it's getting a lot closer. We're inflicting so much casualties though that it's quite possible that we'll just go ahead and win this, despite having overwhelmingly smaller numbers on our side than theirs in the battle. But yeah, if we win that, I'm okay with it. So how's the manpower situation now? Oh, it's actually almost even. That probably means that they won't be doing another attack anytime soon. Which gives us a bit of time to recover our troops and keep on advancing. Oh, we actually got the numbers advantage already in this battle. So yeah, it's going to be a victory. I'm hoping that it results in more gains in here, but it might actually be going into Piranha. Definitely some places where standard of living isn't quite as good enough. But it's mostly very small states population-wise, so we can't really improve the disc. Oh, let's go with the intelligence there. Sure. We'll get a 15% boost there. How's the... Okay, investment pool is still 7.7 million. It's not going down all that quickly. That's actually very good news. And I believe we did win there. Yeah, there's no active combats right now. But they are not really wanting to do any counterattacks at this time. So it's just us attacking them. Where's the next battle happening? Okay, it's about equal numbers in battalions and also in manpower, so this is going to be an easy victory for us. And Motocrosso... Oh, right, over here, so it's going to be trying to get... Oh, we did actually conquer a part of the state there. There we go. And deal proposed? No, it's a white piece again. We don't really want white pieces. We're bleeding in these walls, so we want to make sure that the enemy... Or we get something out of it. Now, luckily, we're not actually losing a lot of money in this war, which is honestly rather surprising. A pleasant surprise, nonetheless, but it is a surprise. We still got the... Well, they got another 30,000 men advantage total on the front line, but again, the quality of the troops isn't quite as good as ours. And our defense values are just massive compared to what they can do. Any more combats yet? Nope, it's just that one. In which they are taking a lot of losses. Of course, they are managing to reinforce a lot of their troops in the meanwhile. We have a look at the losses now, so they've already taken close to 900,000 casualties. We've taken a bit shy of 300,000, so it's about 3-1, despite us doing a decent bit of attacking as well. But if we can actually, let's have a look at the oh yeah, it is about, well, yeah, I'm pretty close to 3-1 casualties in this attack. So that is pretty rough on them. How's the fleet doing? Oh, we pushed the enemy back. Alright then, let's go ahead and intercept it in there. They are still sinking some of our convoys. Up here somewhere, I reckon. Oh, over there, okay. Well, you know, we'll just sink some of their fleets. We've got another battle in here. This is going to be a bit of a rough one, but I think we can still win it. It's not 3-1 on their side. Thought a bit like about 2-1. So it probably will be another victory. Not a cheap victory, but oh. Wait, USA is having... Oh, USA is having a radical Liberia. Oh, right, they're helping in Liberia. Never mind. And Canada is supporting the USA in that one. Looks like there's, other than our offenses every now and then, there's not that much happening. I do admit. Yeah, I don't really need to be taking part in this small civil war over there. I can just declare neutrality on and get the constant pop-ups of someone siding with another one. We're actually making money right now, despite being in the war. We got 93 million GDP. That's been going slowly up. I mean, admittedly, we're going a bit slower speed, so it's that's part of the reason why it's not been that steep increase in there. But also the fact that we're fighting a war. So there we are. This is going to be another victory. I think at this point we'll just go ahead and speed up a little bit. We'll be gaining ground slowly but surely. Oh, and did we win the... Oh, right, there we are. There's another naval combat. was wrecking their fleet. We're taking a little bit casualties, but it's quite manageable. Are they sending another fleet in there? No, that's just going through. Okay. And there we go. That's another victory. It's not quite the entire state, but we're pretty darn close to it. That's the outlaw advancement. There we go. Another 15% for the poor laws. So they do have 40,000 men advantage in total numbers, but again, that's not really saving them in these conflicts or engagements that we're having with them. Seems like we managed to push out the enemy from there, so let's move it in here. Locate that. They got some fleets in here. We can keep them in the port. That'll be brilliant. So another victory about to happen there, or underway there. And they... Well, yeah, they've still got a decent advantage in numbers, but again, only numbers in terms of troops. Losing quite a bit of convoys as well, which is not great. But I only got one fleet, and I don't actually want to send it all the way out there to start hunting individual fleets all around the world, and then just go elsewhere and raid the convoys there. So it's going to be a little bit tricky, but regardless, we'll just win the battle on the ground, I suppose, and go from there. Oh, there we go. That's a full state. Oh, that split the front. Oh, okay. Or did that split the front? Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, so now we've got one front there. And so this could just defend the front for the time being. While we clear out the troops in there. Okay, and they're offering another white piece, right? Yeah, they're offering another white piece. I don't really want a white piece. But now it's just a matter of, can we clear out the pocket? And that's going to give us another state that we wanted to conquer in here. And then it's going to be a whole lot of fighting. Oh, right, there we go. There's a whole lot of attacks coming in. But none of those are going to be victories for the enemy. Whereas we've got our attacks on the other front, where we are going to be taking... Actually, how's the numbers advantage? Oh, we got about equal numbers. So yeah, this is going to be probably quite an easy victory, unless they bring in a whole lot more troops in here. But even then, it's not easy. We could probably go and raid some convoys in here now, to reduce the supplies that they might get in here. Oh, we actually lost a little bit of ground there, and we retook it. Good. There's a bit of a battle, and there's another battle. What about this one? Oh, there's another massive battle. So they're desperately trying to break or link up with the troops in Rio Grande do Sul and Santa Catarina. But it doesn't seem to be going quite as planned. Meanwhile, we are going to be advancing down to the southern front. So that is really good. And that should be the victory. How much of a difference is that going to make? Not really. Well, at least not much. There's another battle over here, Mato Grosso, but we're still winning these battles quite handily. But the enemy is now trying to at least do some counterattacks. Yeah, that's going to be another battle against about equal numbers enemy there, so that'll be quite easy. And yeah, the numbers still kind of match. They got a lot more battalions, but of course most of their battalions are very damaged. Oh, there we go, low progress to study. So the poor laws will probably pass soon enough. We're still at the innovation cap. The modern financial instrument is going to be done in 14 weeks. And the production, what are we getting? Oh, right, the dough rollers is about to be done. Very handy. That'll be a victory soon enough. So, how's the losses looking like? They've lost already about 1.1 million. I've lost about a bit shy of 400,000. So, still pretty decent numbers advantage for us in that front. Now, here we are. That's going to be a victory very shortly. It's about 4-1 in deaths and a bit more than 2-1 in wounded on their side compared to ours. They're not really doing a lot of attacks on the northern front. I suppose they might have taken quite a bit of losses. Yes, they have. So we'll just hold on to it. We'll clear out the southern front and then we'll start advancing in the north again. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and put both of these advancing. So we can do 2 battles at the same time and just, you know, gain more ground because we haven't really making much of a headway into the area yet, oddly enough. Even though we have won multiple battles. We'll have a second battle soon enough. That's just going to be a bit larger, most likely. And we'll just go ahead and wreck their numbers there one way or the other. Oh yeah, we started equal numbers in troops there. Okay, if this doesn't make a bit of a headway in there, then I don't know what will. Meanwhile, in the north, they are getting some more troops in there. They might try another counterattack. Oh yeah, that's going to be a huge battle though. Oh wow, yeah, this attack with 20,000 men against our 50. Well, admittedly, it could have been a distraction for this other attack in the west front. But in the meanwhile, these 2 attacks of ours going into the Brazilian pocket are probably going to be victories very shortly. They're offering another white piece, but I don't want to take a white piece. I will win this war one way or the other. And largely, it's going to be just inflicting so many casualties on the enemy that they can't recover quickly enough. So I'm expecting these areas soon to be conquered. Or at least partially conquered. What do we have here? Opium addiction. That is unfortunate. We're actually still making a whole lot of money right now. So no battles in the northern front and in the eastern front. We're bound to have the 2 victories. First one in the south. And then the one in the north. At least most likely that's the... Well, it's almost at the same time. We're still not advancing in here? Wow. Really? How are we attacking in there and gaining no ground but still inflicting so many casualties on them? That's surprising. We've got a few battles on the northern front, but I think we're going to be winning most of these. Probably all of them, actually. Oh, there we are. That's a huge battle in here. If that doesn't constitute as a victory and getting some ground in there, then I don't know what will. That's going to be a defensive victory, and in the west, that's going to be a victory. There should be... Oh, wow, they're down to 100 men. Yeah, that's... Oh, grassroots report for the law. We'll take some more loyalists, actually. It's not going to be a huge boost, but it will be a boost. Okay, so why are we not... Like, these ones are not making any headway in there. Oh, there's the modern financial instruments. So 10% more minting and less interest rate. That's going to be quite an increase in the profit margins there. And then we're working on the aircraft carrier. Very nice. We're going to get, yeah, that is going to be a victory. We've got 2 battles in here. That's going to be an easy victory. This one's going to be an easy victory. This one's going to be an easy victory. So, in the north, they're just spending all their troops that they can. And failing miserably. Oh, I've got another combat in there. Come on, we just need to get a victory in here. I think after that, we might be able to start getting some land in Rio Grande do Sul. Even if it's not all the land yet, but we'll just need to start making a bit of headway, because we've won so many battles in here and gained absolutely 0 ground. This doesn't make it a lot of sense. Oh, and still no ground gained. That is annoying. Like, one way or the other, there should be... Well, first of all, they're really low on strength there now. 34,000 men total, whereas ours 75,000. So it would be... it would stand to reason then they will start collapsing soon enough. Oh, there's a... Oh, the Russian market... Yeah, for the rubber is inactive. Fair enough. And now we've got another massive battle in here, which is going to be another massive victory for us, actually. And then the northern front, they are not attacking right now. Now we've got advantage of about 60% already, and it's still not making any headway. Like, actually, if we have a look at the battles, we've had we had 1 defeat at the very beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battles that we've won already. And gained absolutely 0 ground. That's going to be another 2... Oh, there we go. Now we capture Santa Catarina. In its entirety. So now with talking. Now it's just a matter of clearing out the rest of the enemy here. Oh, well, there we go. So you're moving up to north and you'll start doing the attacking. That's probably fine, actually. So, Brazil. I'm guessing... Oh, yeah, they're getting a lot of casualties. They're not willing to take the peace deal yet, I don't think. No, neither side is. But if we can take a Alto Paraguay... Oh, road dollar is completed. There we go. If we can take Alto Paraguay, that is going to allow us to then take the rest of the... Or kick out Bolivia and then clear out Brazil enough to get a peace deal. It's already 1942. So we can't really... One of the things is we can't really go on speed 4 anymore, especially during warfare, because it's going to lag the game. Now that's partially on my PC not being top-notch. But also the fact that there's just so much going on in the game in the late years that it is really rough. Oh, there we go. We're attacking into Mato Grosso. No, I still am not interested in your white piece. And also, Santa Cruz is under attack now. Oh, we're pushing into Santa Cruz. Is that the capital? Or is it La Paz? I think it might be this one. Yeah, no, it's La Paz. But one way or the other, I think we are actually going to take victories in both of these battles. And how's the manpower situation? We actually got the advantage in manpower there now. Alright then. And we're also making a huge amount of cash. So much so that I'm almost thinking that maybe... Well, we'll get the poor laws probably during this war still. And that is going to increase some of the expenditures. But we can probably just drop the taxes soon enough. We're this much income. So both of these seem to be very much a victory for us. Although not a cheap victory, but a victory is all that matters right now. We're still doing the convoy raiding in here, but I suppose we could actually move ahead and... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go and intercept these buggers in here. They've been there sinking too many convoys for a while now. Oh, there we go. Low progress to voting. So just one more roll, possibly, and we'll have the 4 laws. And now we're at least getting some ground in here. Hopefully, at least. We've got advantage of 32% on this front line, so it does bode well for our advantage in here. Or advancing in here. We've got the victory in... Oh, there we go, and we gained some ground in Santa Cruz. It's not quite enough to push Peru Bolivia out of the war yet. Capitulation is at least going... Actually, I don't know if it's going down all that much. But the relative military strength is pretty high, and the size of Peru Bolivian loans is getting higher and higher. What about... Oh yeah, Brazil's got quite a bit of loans as well. Oh, there we are, there's another battle. I don't know if that's going to be a victory. It's a bit too close on the strengths there. At the same time, we did take a decent chunk of Mato Grosso, which does mean that we're probably challenging at least. No, we need to take the entire state, essentially, I think. But we're working on it. We are working on it. Estonian mass immigration to Buenos Aires. Well, I mean, fine by me, I suppose. I don't think it's going to be a huge amount of immigration there then, but I suppose it's still going to be more population moving into incorporated states, which might allow us to get the populating Americas. Oh, now we need to have 21 million. It just keeps on going up. I don't know if that's because, like, every certain amount of years it goes up or something. But now we need... Oh, wait, no. We've gotten the incorporated states. Yeah, that's why it happened there. And we did gain about 2 million extra there, but it increased the amount of population that we need by another 3 million. So we're now about 2.2 or 2.12 million away from there. Oh, actually, we are going to win that battle still. We've got one army defending just in case they try to do a counterattack. Although one of the things that we could do is we could maybe switch these to do defense soon enough and switch the other ones to do attack. Actually, yeah, that's what we'll do. Because these ones haven't been in combat as much recently. And we do have a look at the numbers advantage. We still got the numbers advantage just about. Of course, each battle that we do is reducing the numbers of what the enemy side has quite drastically. So is there going to be more attacks happening soon? There might be. Plus these two are going to be victories. Oh, there we are. This is a massive battle. This might not be a victory, especially if we keep on plundering. Of course, that's just more casualties taken. Oh, there's the aircraft carrier now. Right, what is going to be spreading now? Just the antibiotics, actually. We did get the dough rollers. We don't... Well, I mean, suppose we could have a look at that. Maybe we can use some of that. There's still the oil turbine, arc welding. And the military will probably get something... You know what? We'll just go ahead and put in the stormtroopers in there. If nothing else, that will speed up the fighting. Oh, that's going to be a loss. But this one... Oh, that's also going to be a loss, actually. We might be losing a decent bit of ground here. At least these troops now doing the fighting, and these can rest for a while. All troops from... Oh, right, yeah, okay. Mobile armor is spreading, okay. Let's have a look. So, how much... Oh, it's this one. Right, we still don't have the aviation production, to be fair. We could do tanks, at least, but I think the stormtrooper tactics is going to be more important for us. Well, the capitulation desire on Bolivia is increasing. I suppose the loans that they're taking is increasing. The strength of our troops is still a bit more in our favor, I dare say. So look at the front line in here. So these two are unfortunately going to be losses. There's just no way around it, unfortunately. And they've got a whole lot of troops on the front line. If nothing else, we can just force them to take so many loans that we don't need to worry. Oh, hold on a minute. What's this? Dominican Uprising and Venezuela. Oh. Right, so it is. Did we wreck the fleet in here? We did. Are they convoy raiding around here again? No, not right now, at least. They're probably raiding some of the convoys going to Russia. Well, actually, we don't have any convoys going to Russia anymore. So, I guess that's a non-issue. Ooh, arc welding is spreading. And no, I'm not taking your white piece. I know that we're going to be losing 2 battles in here, but afterwards, we'll have another go. Ooh, there's the poor laws. There we go. We could actually go ahead and increase that to at least level 2. It will cost us quite a bit of money, but at the same time, it should start improving the standard of living a bit further. And honestly, at this point, since we're making such a huge amount of cash, we can probably just lower the taxes a little bit. And the standard of living will increase even further. So that is, regrettably, 2 losses. on the front line. I do suspect that there might be some more attacks happening soon. We lost a little bit ground. How's the manpower situation? We've still got a bit of advantage. Not a huge one, mind you. At this point, I suppose I'm just going to go ahead and put in that unit as well. We'll still keep one army on the defense in case they try doing counterattacks, because those could be deadly. But that does mean the majority of our troops will be attacking then. Like 120 battalions, more or less. Oh, that's probably going to be a loss. This one's going to be a victory. Do we have another army about to attack as well? I don't know. Let's actually have a look at this one. You know, that's going to be a loss. We don't have the damage output quite significant enough. But it dies down a lot of enemy troops, which allows us to do some more fighting elsewhere. For example, in Bolivia, and hopefully we can push them out of the war. Alternatively, what I could do, I could try doing a landing into Rio de Janeiro, for example, and push Brazil out of the war that way. But we kind of want to make sure that we get all the areas that we are pressing for, although I suppose it's still a possibility. Oh, right, so that's going to be a victory. That is not going to be a victory, although they are still taking more losses than I am. Not just as much as I was hoping for. But we do have a look at the manpower advantage. It is still slightly in our favor. I mean, I suppose even in the loss over here, we are still dealing quite a bit more damage on them than they are dealing on us. But we are also losing that battle. Over here we got another battle. Oh, this one's going to be a victory, I reckon. Well, not necessarily. Depends a lot on the rolls, I guess. And since we are currently lost, that's not good. By any means. Actually, the big battle is going to be a victory, okay. Oh, but they did manage to take all of Mato Grosso in the meanwhile. If we can take Santa Cruz, that's potentially going to cut off Bolivia entirely. And then we can just do a defensive on the Brazilian side and clear out Bolivia in large enough area there to force them out of the war. And then we'll be able to focus on the Brazilians. I think that's going to have to be how it goes. Or seems to be how it's probably going to be going, at least. We've got two battles, both seem to be victories. Or will probably turn out to be victories. They do have a slight advantage in numbers again. Partially because we're doing so much big combats that we haven't been able to recover from all of that yet. At the same time, the capitulation desire for Bolivia is going down because they are taking more and more loans. Admittedly, for Brazil, it's still pretty high there. Oh, Spain took on the Bolivian debt. Okay. Damn you, Spain. Ooh, there's the antibiotics. So we can actually go ahead and increase the health institution to level 5. So mortality is going to be reduced a lot. Ooh, there we go. Now we've technically speaking cut off this area. Really speaking, probably haven't quite done that yet, but it's alright. We'll dispose of it soon enough. Oh, we've got another massive battle in here. Is that going to be... If we roll well, we might still win that, although probably not. Is that the honor battle? That is the honor battle right now. We are going to have a second battle starting soon, though. If they have such a huge amount of forces in there, they have like 40,000 men elsewhere. That's 30,000 of it. Do we have another battle that we could maybe do? Not right now. You're still offering your plenty of white pieces, which I am not interested in. Right, we're getting the stormtroopers now, and we're still making a lot of profit. We've still got 1.4 million credit to pay off, but we're paying off our debts while at war. That's quite impressive, actually. I mean, I suppose one of the things that I could do is to activate the conscripts. Although, actually, I haven't checked the conscripts. Are those set to be the correct stuff? The squad infantry, siege artillery, and some lancers. We could probably do that. Are we going over the command limit now, or are those not counted in there? Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to promote the other commander as well. If we get the extra troops, that will probably allow us to punch through the enemy lines a bit easier. It will cost us a bit more, but I think that'll be fine. And then the other army, you've got 20 conscripts. We'll promote that general as well, and we'll raise the conscripts. There we go. So that will allow us to have a bit better damage, or a bit more troops on the front line, I reckon. It's not going to be immediately raised up. It's going to take a while. But we are going to have victories here and there, and a few losses here and there as well. But the attrition on this war is definitely favoring us more than them. Mainly the combat attrition, mind you, but Still, we are going to get a victory here soon enough. In the battle there, we'll have another battle, hopefully into Mato Grosso, or maybe we could go for Alto Paraguay, perhaps? No, it is Mato Grosso again. So this is another smaller battle. This is going to be an easy victory for us. And now we're activating the conscripts, so that will give us a bit more troops. They will still have a small advantage in there. Oh, there we go. We almost got all of Santa Cruz. Actually, we do have all of Santa Cruz. Oh, did that? No, there's still one front line. Okay. That does mean that Peru Bolivia might be... Well, they're not really that much closer to capitulation yet. We need to either take Alto Paraguay, which is something that I really want to get from them, I'll be honest. Or we need to start going against La Paz and just clear out their... Or start capital... Or occupying the enemy capital. Right, we've got a bit of a smaller battle in here, which is... Oh, this is in Alto Paraguay. Okay. We might win this. Even with the blunder. And if we do that, then yeah, Peru Bolivia will be out of the war soon enough. And then we can start focusing on Brazil and just clearing out what they have left. So we will probably win the war before the end of the game. But there probably won't be much beyond that then. Oh, there we go. Standard of living 18. We're number 4 worldwide. It's not bad. The population is 19.2 million now. That's also been going up slowly but surely. So I'm not entirely sure if we're going to win in Alto Paraguay. It seems like it's a possibility at least. And we're definitely taking ground in Mato Grosso. Whether we're actually making huge advances in there or not, I don't know yet. Oh, there we are. That's a huge battle, but we did not actually take any ground there. This one going to be... It will be a victory, actually, in Alto Paraguay, which does mean that Peru Bolivia will be pulling out of the war a lot sooner than anticipated. Now, whether we will actually take it all the states, I'm hoping so, but it might not be the entire state. Like right now in this battle, but I suppose we already have half of the state. It's kind of encircled. And yeah, they're down to 100 men there, so that will fall soon enough. I'm hoping that it's going to be all the state, and then Peru Bolivia will start surrendering, but it's... We gained 0% of that. Okay, never mind then. And Mato Grosso front, we're going to have another loss there. We are... Oh, no, we did actually take a little bit ground in Peru Bolivia. So are we now forcing them to... Nope. We haven't occupied the entire state, so we're not getting a lot of ground there. And this is going to be... Probably a loss there. They've actually managed to increase their defense quite nicely. Good on them. Well, at least we're getting some more troops. We've got 197 battalions now. Admittedly, we could probably get more conscripts if need be. I mean, it is only 50 right now. Let's go ahead and actually do that. So what do we have conscripts? We've got 15 and 5. So 15 squad infantry, 5 artillery. We'll go ahead and take another 5 conscripts of infantry and 5 artillery. It'll take some time to train them and all that, but we'll get that soon enough. Unfortunately, we are going to have a loss in Alto Paraguay. I don't think there's two ways around it. They've just got such a massive advantage in numbers there in that battle. I think what I might do for a moment is just go ahead and focus on defending the front for a little while. Let them do counterattacks, lose their troops against us, and then we'll do another counterattack. No, we're not taking your white piece. Okay, Peru Bolivia's capitulation desire is now 62. So they had a lot of loans, and Spain took on the loans just so that they can keep on fighting, but they will probably fall soon enough once again. But I do also see that we are once again out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.